Given recent world events, a lot of people are turning to the virtual world for their cycling fix. And a lot of people have asked, how do I or my club create a group ride on Zwift? Now, to be listed in the official calendar or schedule, you have to contact Zwift, jump through a few hurdles, and if you meet the criteria, you'll be listed here. But there is a way that anybody can create their own group ride event right now. These meetup group ride events are created within the Companion App, which is available on the Apple App Store and in the Google Play Store. So once you've loaded up the app and logged in, you simply click on Events, click on the 3 people icon there at the top. We click on Create Meetup, and from here lists all the options that we can create an event for. So for example, we can ride or run. We'll be doing a ride today. What time do I want my event scheduled for? So let's go for 2:30 p.m. And that time is listed in the local time zone that I'm at here in Australia. The next configuration of our group ride there is where do we want to go? Now there are 2 world options. Watopia is always available, and it will also show the guest world based on when we are meeting. So today at 2:30 here in Australia, Innsbruck is the guest world. I want to go to Watopia. From there we select the route we want to choose. We can scroll through those. It will show the map. Let's go to Quest on there and select that. The default distance will be the route selected. So for example here, Quest is 47.5 Ks. We can modify that if need be, or we can make it a duration ride. So just for 60 minutes, as far as we go in 60 minutes. Let's do a 30-kilometer ride on that route. I'll skip over invitees for the moment into the customization. So how we can customize these group rides? Well, we can have none, which means it's a regular group ride. The bunch rides as a standard bunch. If someone wants to go off the front and attack, they can go. If someone's dropped off the back, they'll drop off the back and not get the advantage of riding with the group. Or you can keep everyone together, which is the rubber banding effect that group workouts use. No one ever goes off the front, no one ever goes off the back, you're always together. So none is what I'm going to go for that. And finally, the message group there is where the ride description goes if you want to put some more details in there. Okay, now back up to the invitee list, and there's a few things you need to know about that section there. So first of all, the people you invite need to be following you as the ride creator. So for example, the only people I can invite here are my followers or friends on the Zwift service. Next up, I have to manually add each invitee myself. There's no link sending so they can click it and go. You have to do all the finger work yourself. You're limited to 50 riders for now, and you can only create 3 events in any 24-hour period. That may sound quite restrictive, but it's a bit of spam control. You can imagine if anybody could invite anybody to any event at any time, you give tools out like that to the public and things don't end well. So a little restrictive, but it does still work. Next up, there's no late join for these events, so make sure you rock up early to be on time, and there are no recurring meetups, so you do have to create these each and every time. Okay, with my event almost sorted, let's invite my wife, Veronica, and because she's a follower, she shows up there. We add Veronica to there, and on Veronica's phone, she'll be alerted via the app that she's been invited to the event. So we go back there. You can see there's my details, and we hit Create Meetup. There we go. Now you can see over on Veronica's phone, she's just been invited to the meetup. So we'll click on this. She can respond going or not going. I'd like Veronica to attend that in 16 minutes. And there we go. Veronica's now on the list. And on my phone over here, once I refresh that, go into the details, and we have me, the organizer, and Veronica listed as going. There we go. It's as easy as that to create the meetup. Now, what does that look like in-game when we log in? Okay, first thing you'll notice here when I log in the top right-hand corner is my own event that I've created. So logging in as per normal takes me to the default world, and I will need to click on Join Meetup to join my own meetup. Once everything loads here, we'll click the button, holding tight, heading to Watopia, and the start of my own ride. And here we go, ride leader. I have the yellow beacon, which designates the ride leader. And we have a countdown timer, and we have all the other information on screen as we do for any other event. Now, I'm not in the start pen for these events. It's not a race. It's just simply covering the course selected. Okay, getting in a good warm up before my wife joins me, because no doubt she'll drop me otherwise on this ride. Okay, now heading over to Veronica's login screen. And you can see it's also on her top right-hand corner. When she logs in, there'll be the option there to join Meetup or wait for the prompt to come up on screen, just as any other event that she would have signed up for. And before I even get to click that button, it pops up right here, and we're going to hit let's go. Alrighty, again, we're hanging tight, we're doing a world swap, and here we are over on Watopia, ready to start the group ride. All looking pretty good. Now this is only 2 people in the ride, just myself and Veronica. As I said, you can have up to 50 other riders. Group chat here works as expected. There's Veronica using some formal names here in the Llama Lab. And just like every other event, if you move your mouse over that little eye icon there, you'll see who is in the start pen, not just who signed up to the event. So it's good to see Veronica showing up for the event that I created. Alrighty, 10-second countdown, and away we go. Now starting off in the desert, must be thirsty work. We're both grabbing for drinks very early on. Now up the top you see the distance to go marker. So as we put in the app before, a 30-kilometer route. So that little progress bar will indicate how far we've got to go. And group chat works as well. Grammar aside, it works as expected, and then Veronica can reply to that as well. Now we do see the ride participants in green. So everyone else is still there in the world, but people who are in my ride, me, being the ride leader, and Veronica, are in green on the right-hand side. Grabbing a few more drinks, and that really is about it. It kicks off like any other group ride, just not from the pens. If it was time-based, the top bar will have time with a countdown, but it's distance-based. And the route is pre-programmed, so there's no need to navigate as we ride. Okay, so there we are, another timely Zwift tip, which I hope has answered a few questions or given some people some ideas of how to connect with others online. As always, remember to hit subscribe if you're not already a subscriber of this channel. If you are, thanks for the support, I really appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.